Hello and welcome to some Olivia Newton-John 7-inch singles that don't have the picture sleeve to them. And the reason why I do that is because at least the picture sleeves gives you something to look at, because if it's just the plain sleeve then it's kind of like you don't get a picture of Olivia while I'm talking. Anyway, so I'm going to give this a go because somebody mentioned it in the comments, and I thought, well, okay, I'll give it a shot. Now, some of the early ones of hers I've got, all of them are bought second hand. None of these were bought new. This is probably, this would be more of a review than sort of sometimes taking the mickey. Now, the first single is her version of What Is Life, the George Harrison number. Now, she would have been better off leaving that alone. I guess getting on the top of the Beatles breakup thing, I don't know. It probably would have been better off doing My Sweet Lord, I don't know. But, I can't give her any minus points for giving it a go. Sort of somewhat ironic that the follow-up single should be Just a Little Bit Too Much, because that was a little bit too much there. The B-side is Changes. Now I thought, oh, she's doing the David Bowie thing. No, don't think that, no. Next one is her version of Take Me Home Country Roads. Now, memory serves, because some of these I haven't heard for a while. Memory serves, this is sort of fairly faithful to the original, but there's nothing wrong with it. I actually did quite like her version of it. Kind of preferred it to the John Denver version, to be really honest with you. But don't tell anyone that. Now, this is the next one, If Not For You. Now, I didn't like this one, but I'm in good company because Olivia herself apparently didn't like it. She only recorded it at the behest of her manager. But also, as a bit of trivia, if you hear this little background noise just after the instrumental, apparently her dog was in the studio and it knocked over a music stand. But as for me not liking it, it just didn't appeal to me, this one. But then, if not for you, she wouldn't have fans. She wouldn't have me talking about the singles. She wouldn't have you making requests, asking me to do these. And we wouldn't have the amazing career that she wound up having. So, now the next one is... I wonder if somebody put the title on there to sort of remind them of which single, just in case they miscatalogued it, perhaps? Don't know. This one I actually did quite like. Let me be there in the morning. Sounds like it would be a good drag song, doesn't it? Let me be there in the morning. Let me be there in the night. Let me... Oh, it's enough of that. Then you kind of getting... She obviously found this style, because the next one is If You Love Me, Let Me Know, and If You Don't, Let Me Go. I would hope that it would work that way. I'd prefer that than If You Love Me, Let Me Go. That'd be a bit mean. Mind you, some people would... You could always botch the lyrics up that way, and I would. And don't you like how the single is $1.10? Now, the next single... I Love You, I Honestly Love You. Now, I actually didn't like this at all. I don't really know. I just thought that it was just that little bit too sloppy, perhaps. But no, I never liked this at all. People around me did. It was huge hits, so I'm obviously in the minority. But, yeah, it just... something... It's kind of like... You know how there are some songs that people go, it's so gorgeous. And I'm like, ugh. Can I have another one on the jukebox, please? Don't play B17, thank you. It's like You Are So Beautiful by Joe Cocker. Oh, no thank you. Can you tell I'm sort of... Here we go. Long Live Love. And redeemed herself with a single here. Long live love. It's nice to sort of to have had a positive thing there. Live, live, love. Oh no, I'm confusing that with the song by Dove. There was an Australian group by the name of Dove, and they had a thing, live, live, love, love, or something like that. And I've forgotten Olivia's version, and title-wise remembered that version. Oh, bit of a slap across the face there. And speaking of B17, we have Please Mr. Please. When I was little, I actually kind of, I don't know if I misinterpreted the title or just, I kind of found the title amusing. Sort of, Please Mr. Please. I thought the guy's name was Mr. Please, which sounds really sleazy. It's kind of like, Please Mr. Please. It's like, where are you? Oh dear, oh dear. Where are you and what are you doing there with B17? It sounds like a kind of really over-the-top vitamin, doesn't it? But I also had no idea that she was singing B17. I don't quite know I can't remember what initially I thought she was singing. It was probably something to do with bees or something. I don't know. But it definitely wasn't B17. Next up is Have You Never Been Mellow? Once again, it's like one of those, please sit back and relax and take the time to look at the birds and stuff like that. And got a good message there. If somebody's really uptight and they should just chill out and all of that sort of thing, what's wrong with that? I can imagine asking somebody that question straight to their face. Have you never been mellow? It'd be interesting to know what the response would be. It would either be actually, no. I suppose the latter would give you the answer to the question, wouldn't it? Oh, I didn't go. Just putting it. So she's asking, have you never been mellow? And if you haven't, you've got to find something better to do. There we are. Notice how it changed into orange? Obviously they decided that kind of curry brown wasn't exactly the nice colour, so let's get into this sort of very 70s orange. Yes, it doesn't get more 70s orange than that. People were making kitchen bench tops out of that kind of colour, and wallpaper and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. And some of the things that I've got, some of the... The next one here I bought simply because I'm a fan of hers, and I've never played the single. It's one of those ones where I bought it because I'm a fan, but I've never played the single. And it's Let It Shine. Now let's see if I can... There we go. It's about the best I can do. Oh, there we are. There we are. I'm letting it shine. Yeah, it's sort of... It's giving it a bit like Donald Trump looking into an eclipse, isn't it? Never did play this, like once again, because I'm a fan of Olivia. I bought it second hand. Never, like I keep saying, never played it. The next one, Come On Over. Now, as you can see from the songwriters, it's really easy to overlook that this is a Bee Gees song, or two-thirds of the Bee Gees anyway. Don't know about Morris. Maybe he decided to, instead of to come on over, he decided to go over there. Now, another one of the kind of have you never been mellow mod, I suppose. Don't Stop Believin'. Another one of those. Don't Stop Believin'. You'll get by. You'll be all right. Just don't try not to worry about things. You'll be okay. So that's actually quite a nice note to end on, to be honest. So yeah, just like I say, don't stop believing. You'll be all right. And I hope you enjoyed this kind of video. I did go through things really quickly, I suppose, there, but with where I'm, didn't quite know how else to do that with this one. I can do a part 2 of this one if you like, and if you didn't like, I won't. I suppose, for one of yeah. Please don't. Oh, actually, the B-side to Don't Stop Believin', Green Sleeves. No, I don't actually. I've never liked that song. But they all can't be gems, can they? So anyway, on that note, that particular note, that one, I don't know. With me, it would be in the key of B flat, wouldn't it? Anyways, edit. Thank you very much for watching. Please take care of yourself, and do the likes and subscribes and the bells and the whistles and all that sort of stuff, and me doing jazz hands with it because, pretending to play piano perhaps. If I actually played a piano, you'd be kind of rushing for the earplugs. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please take care of yourself, and hopefully I shall see you in the next one. Ciao.